Welcome to the YouTube channel PCMB Tutorials. Today we are going to learn class 9th chemistry chapter number 2, that is periodic classification. Periodic classification, in this chapter we will learn first of all discovery of elements, then Lavoisier, the father of modern chemistry, then periodic table, chemistry condensed to a page. Afterwards, we'll learn evolution of the periodic arrangement. Next will be major contributions leading to the development of modern periodic table. Then bird's eye view of the evolution of periodic arrangement. Then periodicity. Then metallic and non-metallic character and spatial property of some metals. So, let us start. Our first topic is discovery of elements. Discovery of elements. Discovery of elements. We'll learn that how elements were discovered, what was the starting point, and all. So let us start with the earliest elements known to man are called antique elements. The elements known since antiquity are iron, carbon, gold, silver, mercury, tin, copper, lead, and sulfur. In the medieval ages, a few more elements were discovered. The elements were phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth, and zinc. Later on, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen were discovered, which acted as a catalyst, triggering the discovery of many more elements. More elements started to be discovered due to developments in science and technology. Some were discovered by the process of chemical analysis, some by electrochemical method, and some more were discovered by spectroscopic method. Then a few were predicted after the development of periodic table. Once all the 92 natural elements were discovered, it was the turn of artificial or synthetic elements to be discovered in nuclear reactors using nuclear technology. The final tally of the elements till date stands at 118. Then it is the discovery of elements. Many scientists were involved in the discovery of these new elements. So, discovery of elements. You should know that the most number of elements were discovered by Carl Scheel. The total elements he discovered was 6 elements. Which were fluorine, chlorine, manganese, MOTU, oxygen jointly with Joseph Priestley. Then on second number it was W. Ramsay. W. Ramsay. He discovered total 5 elements. Argon, helium, krypton, neon, and xenon, along with his co-workers. On third number, there were three scientists. Three of them were on third number because each of them discovered four elements. First one was Berzelius, Berzelius, then H. Davy, H. Davy, then was P. Lecoq de Bois Budron. Each of them discovered four elements each. Then we'll study a story of Lavoisier. Lavoisier life story. Lavoisier, who was called the father of modern chemistry. The father of modern chemistry. Anthony Laurent Lavoisier was, amongst other things, a chemist, economist, and public servant. He is most noted for his discovery of the role that oxygen plays in combustion. Lavoisier, the son of a very prosperous lawyer, was born in Paris on August 26, 1743. He was educated at the Collège des Quatre Nations, where he studied a broad range of academics. He was expected to follow his father's footsteps and even obtained his license to practice law in 1764 before turning to a life of science. He was elected to the Royal Academy of Science in 1768. Also, in this year, he joined the Farmers General, a private company that collected taxes and tariffs for the government in 1771. He married the daughter of a farmer, General Jacques Pauls. She immediately became her husband's collaborator, learning to read English, which Lavoisier could not do, and become a skilled draftsman and engraver. In 1775, Lavoisier was appointed to the National Gunpowder Commission. He then moved to the Arsenal of Paris, where he created a superb laboratory for his growing experimentation. For a large part, he was able to afford his experiments and a laboratory because of his inherited wealth. His new home quickly became a gathering place for scientists and free thinkers. Lavoisier was politically liberal and shared many of the ideas of the philosopher. He deeply believed of the need for social reform in France. Because of this, he played an active part in the events preceding the French Revolution. He served on a committee concerned with the social conditions of France and proposed tax reforms and new economic strategies. He also served on a committee that explored hospitals and prisons of Paris and then recommended remedies for the horrible state. During the revolution, he published a report on the state of France's finances when the Estates General reconvened in 1789. He became an alternate deputy and grew up a code of instructions for the other deputies to follow. Soon after the revolution began, Jean-Paul Marat and other radical journalists began to slander Lavoisier for being member of the Farmers General. On May 8, 1794, all members of the Farmers General were arrested and thrown into prison. In a trial that lasted less than a day, they were all convicted and sentenced to execution. When Lavoisier requested time to complete some scientific work, the presiding judge was said to have answered, "The Republic has no need for scientists." His body was thrown into a common grave. Though his end was tragic, his discovery of gases like oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen earned him recognition for beyond the grave. He is now regarded as the father of the modern chemistry. That's why Lavoisier is called the father of the modern chemistry. I hope you understood this topic till now. In part 2, we will learn periodic table, chemistry condensed to a page. Then we will learn evolution of periodic arrangement, and we'll learn the major contributions leading to the development of modern periodic table. And the first one, we'll learn the Dobereiner traits. Till that, I hope you've understood till this. For any queries and doubt, please join the Telegram link given in the description for this video. Thank you for watching. Let's meet in part 2.